Yes, I love UConn. They're in my backyard. Yes, I love the CSCUs, right? Absolutely, they are great colleges. I went to Manchester Community College. My very first degree is from Manchester Community College. I love our college system. Here's the difference. They are not children. They are adults who are paying for a service and going to college. The fact that the UConn and the CSCUs have all been coming up here for the last couple of years, spreading this information that we're cutting their budget, that we're not giving them enough, that they're gonna have to put all these things in place, I say get your house in order. Get your house in order. Look at what you are spending and how you're spending on it and prioritize that. Do you need 487 degrees? Can we look at how many classes your professors are teaching? So I asked OFA, first I asked OLR, and then I asked OFA to double check exactly what OLR said. And I would like to point out, I had a document created that shows how much money we give UConn, UConn Health, and the CSCU systems, from their block grant, to the debt service, to the fringe benefits, to the ARPA money that we are giving them now. And I would like everybody in here to listen to this. At UConn, we are supplementing the education of adults, I mind you, to the tune of $23,409. I would challenge anybody in here to tell me if you're getting that in ECS. For our actual children, for primary and secondary education, you know what? I don't care if I'm paying $23,000 at UConn if I can't get them to read and write in primary school, right? And if we're looking at the special needs, those are the kids who are having the biggest problems with reading and writing. We are not funding our obligations to those children. The children we are constitutionally obligated to provide an education for. That same number for the CSCUs, for our CSCUs, for the money that we give them, the block grants, the ARPA, the fringe, and everything else, $17,705. I challenge you again. I can tell you what the average ECS is right now. It's not that. It's under $5,000 for every child in primary and secondary education. We're giving our towns $5,000 on average for ECS for all of our primary and secondary children. But we're giving UConn $23,409. And we're giving the CSCUs $17,705. I'm looking for the logic in this. I am looking for the please show me how I have to be concerned more about the fact that these colleges used ARPA funding to support their ongoing expenses, and now somehow it is a taxpayer issue that I have to give them more money when I'm not giving it to the actual children in this state. That is something that I just cannot and will not ever get behind, because we have an obligation to our true children. They don't make a decision whether or not they're going to go to school and learn. That is what they have to do. They go to school. It's our job to teach them. It is not our job to teach adults. That is your actual decision to do that. Whether you enter a tech school or a college, you're making that choice. UConn and the higher eds here are funded extremely high if you look at how they are funded in contrast to other public schools in this country. If you leave here with no other number, $23,409 is what we are supplementing for UConn students, $17,705 for CSCUs, and under $5,000 for every kid in a primary and secondary education.